Okay, let's look at the theory first. So I changed the subdivisions of these two bars so I could quickly find it. I'll put it back to where it was. But those two bars right there are 25 and 26. It is chord number 4. Chord number 4 is a C and a C suspended sharp 4, but that is not what you have tabbed. So retab this to get the correct notes. And then, okay, down here for the, should we put in the mode name? For the G Ionian progression, there is another place to play the A minor and A sus4. So your original way is still here. This is what you had first. And then down here, this is where I'd like you to try, just like we've done before, pick another place for the A minor and A sus4. Compare the two, see which one you like best. But yeah, send that over so I can see if you got what I was thinking. Because I feel like if you do it the other way I'm thinking, it's less movement overall. Let me fix these bars. Okay. And then I also got the next key ready to go, so key of D. The rhythm stuff, the rhythm, that sounded a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. So even though it wasn't like super fast, that's fine because we went accuracy above all else. So that's sounding way better. I like that. So next we're going to expand on that rhythm. Try and get this in frame. There we go. So this is, those two beats right there. That's basically the rhythm that you were doing. But we're going to continue or go a little bit further with this idea. So, you had the dotted 8th note, and then the 16th note tied to an 8th note, which is the length of a dotted 8th note. And before we were just doing an 8th note, but now we're going to have this 8th note tied to a 16th note, which is, again, the length of a dotted 8th note. And then here we have another dotted 8th note. So this is this polyrhythm right here, the 4 across 3. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 chords evenly spaced across 1, 2, 3 beats. And then we just have this quarter note for a bit of a break in the rhythm. Now, is basically every one of these is a dotted 8th note long. Another way to look at it is all of these chords last 3/16 notes long. So doing the ghost strum stuff, you're going to hit it once, miss it twice. So you hit it once, miss it twice. Once, miss it twice. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's basically what's going on here. So yeah, let's keep those ghost strums in there. They definitely help out a bunch. And chord progression, I wanted to try something a little bit different, see how your hand takes to it. So start with the regular power chord. Go into a suspended second. If you need to use your middle finger, that's okay. I do think the whole thing will be a bit easier if you can hold it with your ring finger. But then we pivot into this G chord there. So here, we just move into one finger, and then we change the strings our pinky and index finger are on into that G chord, and then this second inversion, B minor over F sharp, and back to E5, E sus2, move up to G sus2, into G5. But again, if your hand needs to use these fingers for that chord, that's fine. I still hold the G that way though. It'll be a little bit more work for you if you have to use the middle finger instead of the ring finger. So yeah, let's give this a try. See how the chords treat you. If you have any wrist pain while you're doing it, definitely stop immediately. Let me know, because I don't want you to overstretch things and have any kind of repetitive strain injury set in due to the stretching. Because it's a 7-string guitar, and big stretches are, yeah, can be painful. We don't want to mess with joint pain and connective tissue pain. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. I'm going to say make sure you're tapping your foot. So always make sure that you're feeling the foot tapping the metronome clicks. Because if that's not lined up, then we don't want to move on. And as I'm thinking that, I noticed my rhythm got off. All right, so let's do it again. So yeah, I'm going to keep counting it that way for the first half and then count it a little bit different for the second half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and a 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 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, and 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 4. So counted it different there because it's faster. So I was saying, so the part of the count I was saying out loud when the chord is strummed and when the foot is tapping with the metronome. I'm going to do that again. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go to number 2. So I feel like palm muting is getting lost on the video you did. I didn't really hear any palm muting. It seemed like all the chords had the same kind of tone. So we're going to do more palm muting here to make sure it sounds very different. So when you got the palm mute, it needs to sound super bassy, beefy, chunky versus the non-palm muted. So, cause yeah, it sounded like everything was kind of the same. It looked like you were putting your hand down, but I think you may have had your hand too far to the right and you weren't actually laying on the strings well enough. So, got to be careful of that. All right. No repeats on this. Just work it up as a regular thing. All right. So we got 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. And I just noticed having it 4 bars per line, Guitar Pro decided to not show all of the palm mutes. There. That's what it's supposed to be. we go. So hopefully this shows up correctly when you open it. Basically, yeah, the downbeat of 3 and 4, those are the only times you don't palm mute. Now it looks appropriate. Come on. Okay. Back to the click. One and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that is that. So, any questions come up, let me know, and I will see you again in your new videos.